So you've bought Mutant Clans. What now? Well, you're gonna unpack the game. You're gonna see lots of cards. This game, Mutant Clans, has a ton of cards, so you're gonna have a lot of action. You don't have to cycle through, shuffle the deck too often until you get to the end of your action cards. There's 90 cards in here, and comes in a tuck box featuring the 4 main characters on each side, so 8 characters total, 2 green, 2 orange, 2 aqua, 2 purple. These are the groups of cards that you'll find in the deck. These are the 8 characters. The majority of the cards are going to be your enemies here. So lots of enemies. And then weapons. You're going to have protectors. All right, you gotta be protected. A couple enforcer cards, and then other modes of protection are gonna be your defense. And then a rule book, but hopefully I can explain it all here. When you put it all together, ultimately you're gonna have 2 categories of cards. All these are action cards. This is sort of the engine of the game. And then right at the beginning, you're gonna pick your characters. Each player selects a face-down character card. So we have 3 character cards here. 2 of them are aqua and 1 is purple. Shuffle the action cards. All players receive 5 action cards. You will not show these cards to the other players. On your own, you will figure out. For the purpose of this demonstration, we're going to be Trero, a member of the Aqua clan. His 5 cards are 2 enemies, a defense, and 2 protectors. A first move has to be an attack, or you can drop 2 cards and get 2 new cards as your turn. You may also drop 1 card only. You will place your card face up to the player that you're attacking. Luckily, this character has an enemy shield. This nullifies the attack, and both cards go to the discard pile. With this character, Genta, who has these 5 cards. Remember, don't show your cards to the other player. Genta Claus puts Slaxor next to Trero. Trero needs a protector of 4 or a type of defense to protect himself. He has 2 options here, a total shield or 3 options. He has protectors that match or more than Slaxor's strength. However, Berzo will not protect Aqua. So Trero cannot use Berzo in this case. Hensha, on the other hand, can be used to mitigate the attack of Slaxor. And this ends the turn for Genta. On his turn, Rush can pick up a card to get to his complement of 5. These are Crush's 5 cards. He's going to opt to choose an attack of Jank Jank on Genta Claus. He puts the card down, and Genta prepares for her defense. These are Genta's cards. The Protector Candace, in this case, is not strong enough to protect against Jank Jank. Genta does not have any other options but to take the 4 points hit. This concludes Crush's turn. Now it's back to Trero. Remember to get your cards and get back up to your complement of 5 cards. These are Trero's 5 cards. Really, let's just say he doesn't want these 2. He will discard these and pick up another 2 cards. Now he has more ammo for the attacks. This concludes Trero's turn. It is now Genta's turn. Genta has 4 cards, so Genta takes a 5th card. Genta opts to use the Flame Hurler, a weapon, against Crush. It's incumbent upon Crush to defend against the weapon. A protector cannot protect against a weapon. An enemy cannot protect against a weapon. However, he may reverse, which he's going to do, the Flame Hurler attack, hence taking it back to Genta. Unfortunately, as we know, Genta does not have any active measures of protection against a weapon, so therefore the weapon would go against Genta's tally here. Question and answer time. If someone launches an attacker of 6, can I use 2 cards to protect? No, you may only use 1 card. And in this case, Shirley is not adequate to defend against the land spider. Can I launch 2 attacks at once? No. If Trero receives an attack, can Bearzo protect him? No. So early in the game, Trero is definitely going to want to discard Bearzo and get another card. Remember, you can get 1 or 2 cards as your turn. Trero has a an enemy card called Geesh Flinger, but he won't attack purple. So he cannot use this card against Crush. He should discard this card and get a new one. Can Trero use his defense of an enemy shield against a weapon? No. However, if he has a total shield, that'll prevent an attack, that'll thwart an attack from an enemy or a weapon. Can you send a weapon and have a protector defend against a weapon? No. I have here a weapon shield. Can a weapon shield defend against an enemy? No. How does smoke work? You have to use smoke at the beginning of your turn and it prevents an attack on you. How does an enforcer work? When you deploy an enforcer, it forces your opponent to give up 3 cards of their choice. Let's just say these are the 3 cards he wants to give up. Now, you make your attack. So, hopefully, he has some type of defense. If not, it goes up against his score. 8 more points, and he's a goner. Is one character stronger than another? No. They all have 10 hit points. However, based on the sequence of the card drawing, you may have enemies that won't attack you or protectors that won't defend you, which changes the odds. A little nuance about the reverse. Let's say Sheshe of the Purple Clan launches this one here, Sporzler, and that enemy is going to use a reverse card to send it back. If Sporzler will not attack Sheshe, both these cards go in the discard pile. If someone attacks me with an enemy, can I use a weapon to defend against this enemy? No. If someone sends a weapon, can I use an enemy to defend against a weapon? No. Can I use a protector to defend against a weapon? No. You need a reverse or a weapon shield or a total shield. Can I use healing to remove two damage cards? No. You have to use the healing on 1 card. Preferably, of course, the higher card. You would remove it from your hit total, reducing the damage upon you. Remember, healing does not take a turn. It can be used at any time, even when it's not your turn. Let's just say you have 3 cards and it's your turn. You get however many cards it takes to get you back up to 5. You may, if you choose, get rid of 1 to 2 cards. Let's just say you do that. You would draw 2 new cards, and that would constitute your turn. Thank you for taking the time to learn about Mutant Clans. Come visit us on MutantClans.com to learn more about the mutants, about the card game, about the merch. Come be part of the Mutant Clan universe.